After a stroke, you have some weakness in one side of your face.
Okay.
Sometimes it helps bring back awareness and movement to that affected side.
And it's called a
vital stem. Mm-hmm.
vital stem.
Yep. And Colby is vital stem certified, so that's why she's putting it on.
So what you're going to do is you're going to tell me when you feel it.
Okay.
Okay?
Is it kind of like a TENS unit for the body?
It's a TENS unit, but it's made specifically for your throat and face muscles.
Heck yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's a TENS unit.
For your face.
Specifically for my face.
Uh-huh.
And you're going to tell her when you feel it.
Yep.
Okay.
And
You'll see it probably.
she's gonna crank it up to 200.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I feel it a
Is it-
little bit.
Okay, because we don't want it to hurt, but we want you to feel it.
I
So-
feel it, but if
Okay.
you need to turn up, you can.
What about that?
I still feel it a little bit more. I feel it.
Does it hurt?
No.
You gotta tell us.
Tell us when it hurts and show dial 1 back.
Yeah.
I will date with the hurts. I was to go do that. But I can feel it on my hairs now.
Yeah, those hairs, they take the sensation a lot. So it stays up to where it's at for 1 minute, then it cycles down, then it cycles back up. So right now we're at 6.5.
Oh, you needed 10.
No, I don't think so.
Hey, some people start at 3.
Yeah, I
so.
was gonna say
yeah.
three's the common.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
No, I could go 1 or 2 more than where we're at.
And higher isn't necessarily better.
No.
So for this, it adjusts to each person. So it's wherever your nerves are
It
feeling.
should be lower is better than
Yes,
where.
yes, that is true.
Because
It's more reactive.
You
then.
feel it.
I agree. That you are exactly correct.
Let me see. But still 1 or 2 more, I think.
Okay, that's 2. That's 8. So what Erin's gonna do is throughout your session, she'll ask you if you feel it, because what happens is you'll get busy doing other things and forget about it.
Okay.
And so if you don't feel it, then she's gonna bump it up a little.
Okay.
Okay?
She will probably won't have an issue. I can feel it.
Okay, good. I'm glad that you feel it. That's what you're
Yeah.
supposed to do. Thanks, Colby.
You're welcome.
All right. So
Thank you.
So while you've got that going on your face, we're gonna do some articulation exercises
joy.
and things. And now some people say when they have it on, you feel like you're straining a little bit more. It's a little bit harder, especially since this is your first time doing this. So that's okay. Some people say that it doesn't feel any different. So
It probably helps me, I think.
okay.
Have something there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want to feel something, don't you, baby?
Yep.
Yep. Right. Now, how do you feel like your volume has been today? Pretty good?
Today, yes.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Now, one of the letters that we talked about being kind of hard last time, I know there was the L or R.
S and R
Yep.
and T.
Yep. So today, I got some S phrases and sentences that I'm going to give you this whole packet to go home with, but I want to practice some of them right now so that we can practice really over articulating.
Okay.
And the more that you open your mouth, probably the easier it's going to be for you to over articulate. Okay?
We'll try that.
Uh-huh. And before we even do that, I'm going to have you do just a couple things with your mouth with that on so you can kind of get used to it. Okay? Yep, so let's do 5 ooh-ees, okay? Ooh-ee. 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 One more. Ooh-ee. Good. Okay, how did that feel?
Felt good.
Felt okay? Okay. Awesome. All right. And remind me, I know that sometimes you have a little bit of trouble with the vision. Are you able to see this? Because if you can read them yourself. But if not, you can just repeat after me. Tell me if this is too small or not, these tongue twisters. No problem if they are, because they are kind of small print.
If I hold it here, I can sweet juice sells fast.
Okay? Yep.
Saddles rest on horses.
Okay, stop for just a minute there. So the saddles rest sounded pretty good, but then once we got to those 2 S's and the horses, it was a little bit slushier.
Okay.
So really think about when you're making your S, it's almost like you're trying to push your S through a straw. Instead of going like shh, we're trying to go just centralized air.
Saddles
Yep.
rest on horses.
That was better. Horses. Mm-hmm. Good.
Soft sounds soothe the class.
That was good. I could tell that you were really thinking about that one.
Sell some socks and sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
Surfers ride the surf into the sand.
Good.
Sing the first verse of the silly song.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah signaled for the shoe salesperson.
Okay, and stop for just a moment. Do you feel like you're having to focus a lot on that S whenever you're doing
Yeah.
these? Okay, but it's sounding good, especially when it's in the beginning of a word or the middle. Okay?
Okay.
All right, you can do a few more for me.
Sports cars serve when going too fast.
Okay.
Search for the satin slippers in the store.
Okay.
What was that?
That was search for the satin slippers in the store.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I would just go search for the satin
Yeah, I know.
slippers in the store, and they was kind of jumbled there.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's why I was like,
Uh-huh. Let's
Sam?
do one more of those.
Okay. Sam scouted the produce section for celery. The
Celery.
Sam scouted the produce section for celery.
There you go. Now, the one that is usually kind of hard for people, or especially when there's multiple S's in a word, like glasses or horses. So I'm going to underline some of these just so that you can pay extra attention to them. And you can even slow down on them a little bit. It's normal for them to be a little bit harder. But we're going to practice those words again. I thought there was one more. Salesperson, I guess, has two. But sunglasses and horses were those main two. Okay, so let's say just horses.
Horses.
That sounded better, yeah. Horses.
Horses.
Okay, what about glasses?
Glasses.
Okay, and on that one, so I'm seeing your tongue. I know that we kind of talked about this last time, that when you're doing that S, you really have to think about that centralized airflow because some of your tongue does show over here. So it's wanting to push it out.
I want to do that.
Yep. So it's kind of a hard thing to think about, but the more you do it, the more it becomes a habit to do it the new way. Okay, so let's try that one again with glasses.
Glasses.
Better. One more time. Glasses.
Glasses.
Much better. Do you hear how that sounds a lot better?
Mhm.
Yep. Good. Okay, let's do salesperson.
Salesperson.
Okay, and again, so there's 3 S's in this one, which makes it really hard. The first one sounded pretty good, but let's really focus on salesperson.
Salesperson.
That was better.
Thank you.
Let's try just person.
Person.
There you go. And you probably know this too, but the more syllables it is, the harder it will be.
Yeah, it seems like it.
And then I noticed 2 different blends. One was swerve. Will you try it?
Swerve.
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 And you know why that one's probably hard is it has that R.
Yeah,
too.
probably so.
Okay.
Yeah.
But when you slowed down and thought about it, that last one sounded a lot better. Sounded a lot more clear. Okay. And then slippers.
Slippers.
I know, it's tricky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Now, do you wear slippers at home? Is that a
No.
word you say very often? Okay.
No.
That's okay. But we'll try it again. But we won't focus on it too much. Slippers.
Slippers.
That was better. Good. Blends. So when there's another consonant with the S is also a little bit trickier.
Oh, okay.
So on those, you're just gonna, when you're practicing these at home, the ones that have 2 S's in a word or are blends, you may have to say a couple times, okay? All right, and then I wanted to try, okay, so the next ones are H's. And this one you might do totally fine with. I use these a lot when people are trying to be louder, because H is a very soft sound, you know?
Yeah.
So on these, I want you to try to talk at a normal conversational volume, okay?
Okay.
And these might be easy for you, all right? But there are some R's and S's and stuff in them too. All right, and they start really short and they get longer, kind of like the other ones.
Okay. Hit his head, hook the horn,
Mm-hmm.
hitchhike home, ham a harmony, hearts have heat, hail hit the house, help Hillary home,
Do one more.
help Hillary home,
Okay.
held her head high.
Okay, and you can stop right there.
Okay.
So the H wasn't giving you a lot of trouble, but some of those had some tricky articulation in them.
Yeah,
Yep. But you were loud enough, so that's good.
I think so.
Mm-hmm. The first one I noticed that was a little tricky was the hitch hike home, because that's kind of a true tongue twister, right?
Yeah.
So let's try that one. Hitch hike home.
Hitchhike home.
Good. That sounded a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Then hum a harmony.
Hum a harmony.
There you go. Now, you were opening your mouth really wide on that one.
I
Good.
started saying, I thought he said ham a while ago, and I was like,
I did.
ham a harmony? What is
Oh, did you think it was
ham?
ham?
Oh, I thought it was, yes.
I was like,
That's okay.
can't
Hum.
ham a harmony?
Hum a harmony. I said ham. I read
That
ham.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
That's funny.
He's thinking about Thanksgiving already.
I was.
Uh-huh.
Ham a harmony.
Yep. Yep.
That makes sense.
Okay, and this next one had an R in it. So let's do hearth.
Hearth.
Hearth. It's a hard word. Hearth. There you go.
Like a fireplace, a hearth.
A hearth.
That.
Hearth, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that sounded pretty good. Do you say that very often?
Not very often.
Me either. Me either.
No,
We
we
say
had
fireplace.
a campaign
Yep.
that had it. in
Yeah.
The
D&D.
D&D campaign had that word in it, so
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's why we said it, but not
Yeah.
very often. I heard.
Right. Okay, so let's try the phrase hearths have heat.
Hearths have heat.
Good. And on that one, you really slowed down. That gives you more time to move your
Yeah.
articulators. Great job on that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Now let's try help Hillary home.
Help Hillary home.
On Hillary, open your mouth a little more.
Okay.
Okay. Help.
Help Hillary home.
There it
Much
was.
better.
Good. Good. It's kind of crazy. Something as simple as thinking about opening your mouth.
I know it helps a lot. That I think that phrase I have a hard time with. I
Mhm.
don't know why, but
That's
Yeah.
okay. That's why we're here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm wanting to go through each of these and try some, and then I'm going to have you do some of these at home. And I want you to, when you're doing these at home, star any of them that are really hard. Okay?
okay.
So we can identify if there's any pattern or maybe which ones are the toughest. Okay?
No problem.
Okay.
We'll check back in a little bit, Ralph.
Yeah, we'll check again. Bye bye.